Good morning, students. The next kind of animal tissue is the muscular tissue. The muscular tissues consist of elongated cells, and these elongated cells are also called as muscle fibers. This tissue you have already studied in the previous classes, that these tissues are responsible for the movement in our body. Now, the muscle cells contains special kind of proteins which are called as the contractile proteins, and it is because of this contractile proteins that the contraction and relaxation is possible, and due to which the movement is also possible. There are some kinds of muscles which we can move by our own will. Like the muscles which are present in our limbs, like our hands. Okay, we can move our hands whenever we feel like. You can move your legs whenever you feel like, and whenever you have to stop, you can stop it on your own. So that means it is controlled by your own will. So these kind of muscles, they are called as the voluntary muscles. Clear, children? These kind of muscles which can be which are controlled by our own conscious will, they are called as the voluntary muscles. And that these muscles are also called as the skeletal muscles. Why? Because most of them are attached to bones, and they are helpful for the movement of the body. Now when you look under the microscope like this, when you look under a microscope, these muscles show light and dark bands, or you can say striations. Since they show striations like this, they are also called as striated muscles. So as you can see here, when you look under a microscope, they look like this. And the cells of these tissues are long, they are cylindrical and unbranched, and multinucleate. Multinucleate means many nuclei. They have got many nuclei. The movement of the food in the alimentary canal, or the contraction and relaxation of the blood vessels, they are all involuntary movements. That means they cannot be controlled by our own. Okay, the movement of food in the alimentary canal. So we cannot start them or stop them by our own will. So smooth muscles or involuntary muscles control such movements. Okay, the smooth muscles or the involuntary muscles, they are also found in the iris of the eye, the ureters, and the bronchi of the lungs. The cells are long and pointed and uninucleate. That means they contain one kind of nucleus. That is the one kind of nucleus. Okay, like this. You can see here in the figure. Sorry, this one, B1. Okay, the smooth muscles. These are the smooth muscles. Then the muscles of the heart, they show rhythmic contraction and relaxation. This also you know that it contracts and relax rhythmic, and it is in a rhythm. It is throughout your lifetime. So again, these are also involuntary muscles, but these are also called as the cardiac muscles. And the heart muscles, they are cylindrical, branched, and uninucleate. You can see they are all branched. So these are the types of muscular tissue. What are they? First one is the voluntary muscles. Okay, voluntary muscles, they are also called as skeletal muscles or striated muscles. Okay, the first one, they are voluntary muscles or skeletal muscles or striated muscles. The second one are the smooth muscles or involuntary muscles. That means they cannot be controlled by our own will. And the third one is the cardiac muscles, which are found in the heart. And these cardiac muscles are responsible for the contraction and relaxation of the heart. So I hope that this muscular tissue is clear to all of you. The final type of tissue is the nervous tissue. You all know, children, that every cell possesses the ability to respond to stimuli. But the cells of the nervous tissue, they are highly specialized for being stimulated. Okay, and they can transmit this stimulus very rapidly from one place to another place. What are the brain, the spinal cord, and the nerves, they all are composed of the nervous tissue, or you can say that the nervous tissue is composed of three parts, that is the brain, the spinal cord, and the nerves. The cells which are present in the nervous tissue, they are called as the nerve cells or the neurons. A neuron, as you can see here in the figure, a neuron or the nerve cell, it consists of a cell body. This whole is the cell body, and inside it consists of a nucleus, and there is cytoplasm. Okay, there is cytoplasm here, from which hair-like structure arises, and these are called as the dendrites. Then every neuron has a single long part called the axon. This is the axon, and then there are many short branched parts which are here there are many branched parts. These are called as the dendrites, and then it can be up to a meter long. You all know that this is the longest cell of the body. Then there are many nerve fibers which are connected to the nervous tissue. So whatever signal is passed from the brain, that signal passes along this nerve fibers, and it is called as a nerve impulse. It is passed on in the form of nerve impulse. Then the nerve impulse allow us to move our muscles. Whenever the nerve impulse, for example, if it is for the hands, you will move the hands. If it is for the legs, you will move the legs. So it is the combination of nerves and muscle tissues by which every organism is able to move. So this combination enables the animals to move rapidly whenever the stimuli is received. So I hope, children, that the chapter is clear to all of you. We have completed with the chapter. Please read the chapter properly and prepare for your half-yearly exams very nicely. Have a nice day.